Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. When you let these guys take over the NBA, it becomes a problem of problems. It's like feeding a beast. And the beast is Kyrie and Kevin Durant. We gotta admit it's kind of crazy out here. The demands that these guys is making when, no offense, my homies, let's be honest, you just lost to the Celtics. They talking about trading Jalen Brown for you when they just beat you. I mean, that's the stupidity of the NBA. But I guess if you're alongside it, you kind of make the association. You know what? Kevin Durant, still the Lord of Lords, God of gods in the NBA from a scoring perspective. He had one bad stint. Let's try to get busy and give him another shot with us. Maybe him and Tatum can do something different than him and Kyrie. Mistake, mistake, mistake. And now we're getting into the demand clause. The demands of a guy who has 4 years left in the contract, who's 33 years old. I'm not sure what else you would want from this guy right now. Okay? I'm going to be honest. If you give me a lot of draft picks, a lot, and maybe one substar, like a Don Mitchell level, I'm trading. I don't need Kevin Durant no more. I'm warning you. These kids are so caught up, so ahead, so much ahead that I'm going to be straight up honest with you. You don't need to necessarily be a Kevin Durant level player anymore to be able to be successful. You can have guys just underneath him, but a lot of them that'll do more damage than Kevin Durant by himself. In my opinion, though, these cats are catching up so fast. Kevin Durant, in some time, the way it's supposed to be, it's going to be regular. It's just what it is and the way the game evolves. Let's get into the basics, man. A lot of shit talking against my man Steve Kerr and Sean Marks. These guys moved mountains to try to get this guy in play with the Brooklyn Nets, right? They moved mountains, man. I'm talking about Appalachians, all that bullshit. Yosemite, Badebity, whatever. They did what they needed to do to try to get this boy back into a championship position. It was Harden, right? Irving got him right. Then trade Harden, got Simmons. By the way, Ben Simmons is still there. Not sure why they're not trying this experiment, because they was just missing defense. That was what they were missing. So I'm not sure what they're doing right now, but they did lose Drummond to the Bulls. That was some bullshit. They should have kept a lot of the guys that they let go, in my opinion. Now, let's get into what the stats are telling us with the Brooklyn Nets and their situation and the trade rumors. Let's go. Just put trade rumors, Kevin Durant, because he's just demanding stuff allegedly from the rumor mill in the NBA. I doubt all this shit's real, right? It's just a little too much. I'm like, man, this guy's not like that. You can just tell by his personality. He's not saying do this, do that. He just wants the right situation. He is getting older. He's trying to win again. Kyrie's trying to win again. Be advised, they already got rings. All right? I know everyone's talking about, hey, he's hungry. Let's be honest. He still got a ring. I mean, let's be straight up honest, okay? Here goes the top suitors in the Celtics, Heat, and Raptors. Not sure what the Raptors think they got on Scotty Barnes. He's a hell of a defensive player. I saw him in the summer league, and I said, holy shit, the man can move. He can. You try to dance on him, it's gonna be problems. But I'm not gonna lie to you. There's only so much you can do when you have guys at this level with this kind of speed, with this type of knowledge, the knowledge base of an NBA player. Very smart. So, I mean, it's going to be difficult for him to hold a lot of people. I'm not sure. Let's look at those rosters, because that's what I want to assess, because this is what they're saying, man. They're saying it's Miami, it's the Celtics, it's the Raptors, all right? The top suitors, obviously they would want Scotty Barnes back to the Nets. I'm telling you something. Get the draft picks, man. I'm being straight up honest with you. You don't need Scotty Barnes. Him and Scotty Barnes there won't be enough. Him and Siakam possibly won't be enough. What they're trying to do is, Toronto, as we continue to talk about them, they're trying to pull out the Kawhi Leonard situation. Remember when Kawhi Leonard went there for that 1 year? The borrow payback? That's what they think they can do with Durant. They still have that defense, but offensively, Van Fleet and all those guys, they're going to have to let one of those guys go to get Durant. Let's look at their roster real quick. Scotty, star written all over him. Everyone's talking about him. I'm not too high on him from a star perspective. I think he's going to be a very great defender, solid player, maybe a one-time, two-time All-Star, but he's not going to be a perennial All-Star in my opinion, okay? That's just my opinion. He has the potential to be really, really good, but I just don't see what I need to see from an offensive perspective to make him that one of the ones. But he could make it defensively, right? A one-up Draymond Green. Pascal Siakam, a little older too. I think that's who may go right in that package. They're probably gonna ask for Siakam, right? So he's not gonna probably be there. Fred VanVleet be interesting if they get him too. That'll be pretty dope to get VanVleet and Siakam and then draft picks. Otto Porter joins the boys. OG Anunoby's waiting for time to shine. Gary Trent Jr., the shooter man. Thaddeus Young, yes, the old school general. And then he got Boucher and a couple of other games. Malachi Flood, and shout out to him, did put in some work in the summer league. And then you got Ronnie Harper Jr., who was put into play with the draft. Okay, Dillian Baton, interesting guy. Precious Achua plays the center role. Tim Burch, another center. Armani Brooks, big shooter from Houston, did his thing there. And then you got DJ Wilson, other guys that's trying to make the team now. Shavili Mihayu, I think he'll be a throw-in or a waiver. I don't see how you cut Siakam and maybe VanVleet to get Durant and it takes you somewhere. I'm sorry. You think it's just going to be Barnes and this dude? I mean, it's not going to work out. Okay? You know, you have to keep one of those guys. Whew. Doesn't work for me. I don't know what they're doing. This won't be a championship team. They have a solid team. They have a playoff team. They have a maybe beat somebody in the second round team, but they don't have a championship team. All right, and it's part because of the personnel, but it's also part due to experience. I just don't think they have it to really be top tier. So let's get out of that talk with the Raptors. Let's go to Miami Heat because they got a little bit more options technically, right? But I don't think they have as many trade options. So who are you gonna have to let go to get your boy, Mr. Durant? You think Bam would have to play in that? I think so. I think they would have to give up Bam, right? Maybe a hero. You're my hero, and they would go with a Butler, Lowry. I mean, you know, maybe a Bam Oladipo. I would trade it. I mean, if you give me Bam out of Bayou and Oladipo with some draft picks for Kevin Durant, I would do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would give it up. Right? Give me some draft picks as well. Now, they did load themselves up in the offseason. You know Max Strus had a rough playoff. I don't expect that to hit twice. Lightning doesn't hit twice. He'll improve. A big shooter. You got in Nikola Jovic, who I think is a superstar. That would definitely be somebody I would package into the trade. Big time star written all over him. He definitely has a higher ceiling than Scotty Barnes. I said it. I'm in the street. So let me tell you. Gabe Vincent solid. Caleb Martin. Dwayne Dedmon, yeah. Darius Days, yeah. Marcus Garrett. So they don't really have many pieces. There's gonna be after some draft picks, maybe a Bam, a Jovic, and maybe one other player, maybe Oladipo. I would do the trade with some draft picks. You give me those three, I would do the trade. Miami, big mistake, big mistake. Again, everyone you lose, you need. Everybody you lose, you need. In any trade circumstance. That's why I think these trades are stupid. You need Bam. You got no big, right? He's an all-star. You need him. Okay, so now we went through the Heat. Now let's look at the Celtics, right? Everyone says the best potential is for them to trade with the Heat and get them pieces. But let's get into the Celtics. Maybe a Jaylen Brown, right? And you add on, what's the rookie's name? That's the best one-for-one I see. Okay, that's the best one-for-one I see, but I don't think it'll just be Jalen, obviously, right? You may have to include Smart, you know, a couple of the younger draft picks, right? I'm not sure. Noah Vonleh made the team again. Whew, where he been? I'm not sure that these guys truly have enough pieces to make the trade, but it makes the most sense for the next one with what he's getting back in a Jaylen Brown, right? Maybe a Marcus Smart. Maybe grab or nab one of their draft picks, right? That they and J.D. Davidson, right? So very, very serious situation there in Brooklyn. People are trying to figure it out. It's totally crazy, man. The world's on fire right now with these teams, and I'm pretty much scared of what's happening next. So I'm gonna have to let you guys know Durant and Irving are really killing this league right now, no doubt about it, in the wrong way. But I'm excited to see what transpires with the movement. Your boy Step Back stepping off. I'm gone. Peace.